Hey everyone. I know I haven't made a video in quite a while. I've had a lot on my plate, both with my personal life and work. So I thought I'd just take a little hiatus from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. Um, all in all, though, I'm making this video, like you can see from the description, about the true definition of family. Um, since my return, and even before that, I've been getting lots of messages with people concerned about coming out of the closet because they're scared that they're gonna lose their family or they're gonna get kicked out. Well, for some of you that follow me on Facebook, know recently, last month, I took leave for my birthday. Well, the weekend right before I left for vacation, I went home to Los Angeles. I drove down from where I'm stationed to see my family since I wouldn't be able to spend my birthday with them. Well, when I came out a few months ago, I told my mom and my grandma, and I let them trickle the news on to everybody else, slowly or whatever. I never get to really see the rest of my family. They're always um, busy. So last month when I came home for that weekend, my grandma, when I went to go visit her, I told her I was gonna go see my cousin. She said, "Well, do me a favor and meet him away from the house." And I said, "Okay, why?" She goes, "Just do it for me." I was like, "I will, but you know, just tell me why." She goes, "No, I don't want to upset you." I was like, "Well, it's kind of too late for that, so just tell me." She told me my uncle finally found out, and he didn't have the greatest reaction. Uh, I'll paraphrase. Pretty much, he said, "You're dead to me." I was a little upset on that because this uncle has been uh, the one person that puts me up on a pedestal for the rest of the family. Look at how much he's achieved, how hard he works, yada yada yada. So I was a little upset, but I dealt with it. That was Saturday. The next day, on Sunday, um, when I was getting ready to leave, go back up, I visited my grandma in the morning again, and uh, she said that she had to leave at 11 o'clock. I was like, okay. She goes, I just gotta go run errands. I was like, okay. So I was gonna leave at 11. She got a phone call right before I left. She went in the bedroom. I could hear her whispering, saying stuff like, um, I need to get flowers before the ceremony. Kevin's here. I can't talk, whatever. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it sounded like she was going to the cemetery. So that's exactly what I asked her when she came out of the bedroom. I said, "Are you going to the cemetery?" And she said, "Sit down. I got to tell you something." I was like, "Okay." She said, "It's been 1 year since my brother's death, which and the family's getting together uh, just to light a few candles, bring a few flowers to the grave site at the cemetery, and have lunch afterwards and just talk. But your uncle has forbidden you from coming because you're gay." So I was a little upset about that. But all in all, whatever. I got through it. Not the easiest, but I got through it just like all of you should. But anyways, I was using it as an example for a song that I heard recently, "People Like Us" by Kelly Clarkson. And I don't know exactly what the song she wrote about, but here's some of the lyrics. And it pretty much sounds very similar to gay rights. Uh, we come into this world unknown. but know that we are not alone. They try and knock us down, but change is coming. It's our time now. Um, hey, everybody loses it. Everybody wants to throw it all away sometimes. And hey, I know what you're going through. Don't let it get the best of you. You'll make it out alive. People like us, we've got to stick together. Keep your head up. Nothing lasts forever. Here's to the damned, the lost, and forgotten. It's hard to get high when you're living on the bottom. Um, there's one lyric that kind of got to me. It said, hey, this is not a funeral. It's a revolution after all your tears have turned to rage. Just wait. Everything will be okay, even when you're feeling like it's going down in flames. That lyric, it's a revolution after all your tears have turned to rage. Well, that day with my grandma, when I finally accepted her pleas not to go to the cemetery, I remember going down my car and turning on the ignition and not being able to go anywhere because I just broke down to tears. I sat there for, a few minutes and cried. But then it just flipped like a switch. I went from being sad to being pissed to being angry above all else. And I just jumped on the freeway, and my buddy knew something was wrong because, I posted on Facebook, like I post everything on Facebook. And he wanted to know if I was okay. My response to his text was taking a picture of my speedometer, which showed me going 100 miles an hour. I was beyond livid. But after all is said and done, I've really I've learned from that incident and others that when something bad like that has happened, the first people that jumped onto phone calls and text messages were people that were, family, people who were in the same boat as me. Well, that shows me that family, true family, is what you make it. And if you're worried about coming out because of what your family's reactions will be, look at me. My family's reaction wasn't the greatest, but you move on. You know, I had a person message me today and ask me uh, about coming out, and he was scared because he was down south. And obviously, the South doesn't have the greatest reaction for this subject matter. My response to him was, it takes a lot of courage to come out to everyone on Facebook. I know that courage doesn't come easy, especially for someone living in the South, where that is not tolerated to an even higher degree. However, having the courage to stand up against all odds and obstacles and that you have to overcome not only shows the type of incredible person that you are, but that act alone could motivate someone else to do the same thing under the same circumstances. So, if you're worried because your family is going to have a negative reaction, so what? If they have a negative reaction, then they're not true family. And the gay community is so vast that we will always be here for you night or day. So I hope that can motivate a few people to come out who are afraid of their family's reactions, because I've been nothing but happy for coming out, even with my family's reaction, because it's you. You shouldn't be ashamed of who you are, and if your family is, then tough luck. Then they shouldn't be part of your life. So there's family, and then there's true family. So don't be afraid about what your family's reaction is going to be. Just come out. You're going to at some point in your life, whether it's today or when you're 50 and you're in love. So just don't worry about your family's reaction, because you've got true family here right on the other side when you come out. So I hope that can motivate some of you. Sorry, I just woke up, so I know I look and sound like crap. But yeah, hope you guys appreciate that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.